What's up, everyone? Lord Vino here, or Austin. Today's story time is just wow. It's just wild. Let's get into this. It all takes place in the beginning of 2020 in seventh grade. This was before all of COVID had taken place, so January of 2020 or February of 2020. I started off the day like usual. I got up, I ate some breakfast, got dressed, brushed my teeth, and walked to school. I lived right across the street from my old middle school that is actually being shut down soon, but it wasn't a far walk at all because it was quite literally right across the street. But I had this friend who we will just call Melissa for the sake of the video. Now, a little backstory on her. You could always count on seeing her with anything spicy. She loved spicy food. It was just her favorite. For some reason, you would never see her eat a normal meal. She would always be eating something spicy. And I told her that I had one of the hottest hot sauces in the world. I believe it was the Krampus hot sauce. I believe it was 10 mil on the Scoville scale. I don't exactly remember. I might have to do some research. And as soon as I told her this, she immediately wanted to try it and begged me to bring it into school the next day. So the next morning, I got up, I did my usual. I grabbed the hot sauce, a toothpick, and headed to school. When I walked into school, I headed to my locker where Melissa was, and her locker was directly next to mine, so it worked perfectly. I showed the bottle to her and told her to read all the ingredients on the back to make sure she wasn't allergic to anything in the hot sauce. She looked at the bottle for about a minute, handed it back to me, and said, "No, I'm not allergic to anything." So I took the toothpick in the bottle, shook it up, handed her the toothpick, and she ate it all. She put the whole toothpick pretty much in her mouth. It looked like she was glazing on fucking Satan's dick. R8, that she was fucking going. She looked like she was going to town on that. And I even asked her if she wanted more, and she straight up said yeah. And I gave her more. Oh, it was insane. I ended up giving her probably 3 full toothpicks of this shit, and then she gave up and said it was hot. So I told her, I was like, "Are you going to be able to make it through the school day? Because it's pretty hot, I can tell." She goes, "Yup, I should be fine." So, midway through block 1, in middle school, that's what we called them. It was block 1 instead of period 1. The dean walked in and asked to speak with me. So, I walked out with the dean, and he didn't talk to me at all. He just walked me up to the main office, and I was like, "Why am I being walked up to the main office, sir?" And he goes, "I don't know. The vice principal just told me to call you up there. I don't know what happened. There's some girl sitting up there waiting for you." I was like, "Girl? What girl?" I had no idea what he was talking about at all. So as soon as I got up there, I saw who exactly he was talking about. He was talking about Melissa. So when I saw Melissa sitting there, I walked up to her and I asked, I was like, "Hey, what are you doing up here?" She goes, "I passed out." I was like, "What?" So it turns out, Melissa threw up in the bathroom about 20 minutes into period 1 or into block 1, and had a panic attack in the bathroom because she didn't know what to do. And as she was running out of the bathroom, she passed out. When I found this out, I felt horrible, but at the same time, it was also her fault at the end of the day. But yeah, I ended up getting suspended for a week and then getting grounded for a week. By the way, Melissa's parents were not happy with me whatsoever. I mean, I remember walking past her mom, and her mom gave me a really dirty look. Same with her dad. After the week was up and my suspension was done and I was not grounded anymore, me and Melissa were still friends after this, and we still keep in touch to this day. We don't talk that much like we used to, but, we still have that friendship, and we still laugh about it even now. And she gave me permission to tell the video, just don't use her name, and yeah, I won't use her name. So that's going to do it for this story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and smash that sub button. We are really close to 1,000 subs on here. Come on. If you guys can do me the best 2024 present ever, it's sub and make sure we get to that 1K, because I have some banger stuff that I want to, do, and I need your guys' help to do that. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.